How I met G-Day, it was 1999. That was the year I transferred to Northern, and it was really cool because I already had cousins who were going there, a few of them actually. I was talking to one of my cousins and he introduced me to G-Day, except it was over the phone.
So, I met Chanel, 1999, Northern Illinois University, sophomore year. How did I meet her? I went to her on the phone, hanging out with her cousin, Dez. Dez was my guy. He was part of 641. What's up, 641? Shout out to y'all.
Me and my cousin are having a conversation and he was telling me about his friends, his crew, and he told me, yeah, I got this friend and that friend and my friend G-Day.
So he just put me on the spot and I just was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna sing something. So I just, at that time I was just singing. I was just walking down the hall singing. So I sang to her and I remember her voice was being really nice and positive, and she was appreciative of the singing.
Before I even saw what G-Day looks like, I'm hearing what he sounds like, and he sounded really good. So I was impressed, and I love that I have that memory of him singing to me first.
So fast forward to the new year, new semester coming in, I was able to bump into her in the hallway at a dorm, and it just so happened she was next door to me, which was a small world, right?
I got to my first day at Northern and it was time for me to unpack, and I noticed that right next door to me was G-Day. He, by random chance, ended up staying in the dorm room next door. So
in that process of being next door, I was able to see her artistic style, and she was an art major, and I was very impressed by her art and all the talent that she had. So we would hang out all together in groups, and I would talk to her and we became friends. We had a lot of fun just being friends. He hung around my cousins, and so he was like fam to me. A lot of parties, a lot of playing spades, a lot of talks. He would see me doing my art homework in the hallway. He would stop and check out the work I was doing, my drawings, and we would perform sometimes in the same talent shows, and so we both had that history of taking the stage around one another. I thought he was very talented as a singer. You know, he was always really fit, walking around in the hallway with his towel on, you know. He was a hottie back then. I took notice. It was even this one day when he asked me to be his girl, and you know, he was feeling me. He let me know, and I was like, I'm not ready for all that yet, you know. Through that process, I did like her, so I said, oh, this is a cool lady. This is someone I can see myself with. Let me shoot my shot, right? So, like she said, she told you guys she was not ready for it. So, at the end of the day, I'm one of the guys that's like, okay, cool. I didn't have hard feelings, so we continued to be friends outside of Northern. I only got about a year or two with him for that Northern experience, but it was a really impactful experience to just get to know one another, and so that's why we kept talking after he had transferred to Columbia. Life happened because I met my daughter's father. By the time I graduated, I was 5 months pregnant, and my daughter Baylin was already on the way. So my life changed drastically after I graduated from college, and it went straight into mommy and wife mode. And I moved to the south side of Chicago, and G-Day was there to help me move because we stayed such good friends. And he was just there for me through it all, and there was
thick and thin that was going on.
While she was married, I was able to help her in situations like moving. I was just a friend, and we would have deep conversations about things that normal people don't really talk about. So we didn't talk about the surface level things, we talked about deep conversations. Throughout the years, we always kept in touch and talked long. What I noticed about her is that we would talk for hours on the phone every time.
So I ended up fleeing and going to California, and I just remember that G-Day was on the phone with me for hours, and it helped my drive to the West Coast go a lot faster. So I never forgot G-Day, but life kind of took me in another direction, and I was going here, there, and just being more nomadic, and had gotten a divorce and gotten remarried, and I really shouldn't have never got remarried because that was another disaster.
Things got dispersed. We separated a bit. Life happens. People transition. People move out of state. She was in California, and then a while back I wasn't able to keep in touch. So I saw her on Facebook, that she was back on Facebook, and I said, oh, let me friend request Chanel and say hello. And I said, it's nice to see you.
By the time I came around again to speaking to G-Day, it was during a deep healing time in my life where I was finally able to live somewhere by myself. No daughter, she was already off to college herself, and no husband. He had already abandoned me and run off, so I was alone and just really thinking about my life, thinking about my purpose.
It took a while for her to respond because in that time she was doing her self-healing. I didn't know all the things that she was going through at that time. So while she was self-healing, it took her a while to respond to my instant message on Facebook. So once I received it from her, she instantly was like, here's my number, let's reconnect. And I wanted to reach out to her because in the past we always had this good positive conversations and connections. So I said, I'm looking for a happiness, I'm searching for that within myself. So we had that conversation, and then we just reconnected on another level, and that actually brought me here. And I'm reaping the benefits of actually stepping outside of my comfort zone and going after, happiness. And at the end of the day, I'm happy about the choice that I made, and I'm looking forward to the present moment and beyond.
And yeah, it just happened to align in the stars and the universe that we were both ready, because G-Day had been doing his own self-healing at the same time that I was, and that was all happening in the background. So I think it was a very, very powerful time last August, and yeah, it hasn't even been a year yet since we reconnected.
Yeah. G-Day. Chanel. Back again, baby. You're my angel. You're the one. Waiting my whole life for this love. You're my angel, you're the one, waiting my whole life for this love.
What do you want to do now?
Stack it.
Okay.
Take two. You're my angel, you're the one. Waited my whole life for this love. You're my angel, you're the one. Waited my whole life for this love. You're my angel, you're the one. Waited my whole life for this love. You're my angel, you're the one. Waited my whole life for this love. For this love was like perfect. Okay. In harmony, like you don't have to do the whole pass. But yeah. For this love, that shit was fire. Stack that right there. Angel, you're the one. Waited my whole life for your love. You're my angel, you're the one. Waited my whole life for your love. Nice, stack that.
We just need to get it turned down. And then...
let's hear it back.
Okay.
Waited my whole life for your love.
Butter.
Talk about that Boys to Men.
Okay.
Clean.
Oh man. Let me try one real quick. Angel, you're the one. It's like I hear things, but I don't know how to do it. I hear it, but okay. You're the one. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shit. You wanna do it? Alright, let's go.
You're the one, waiting my whole life for your love. You're my angel, you're the one, waiting my whole life.
You gotta step back.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You're angel. You're the one for your love, my angel. You're the one, whole life for your love. What was that? For your love, angel. You're the one. For your love.
Yeah. Heavenly zone, I'm living in an ebony tone. Gravity gone by the way you're turning me on. Glorious, ain't nothing holding us. Love deep like we got a black hole in us. Pour on us, take me up, leave the world lower than us. Your eyes intoxicating me like I'm drinking Hennessy. I see your third eye winking. Let me inside, let me know what you're thinking. Can't you hear my body poetically speaking? Your smile got me lost like a night forest. Take a taste, sweet caramel, hit or nourish. Neptune, so blue, where the love flourish. Song in my heart, sorta like this chorus.
See the difference when you're confident? Yeah, I hear it. My breath smells like potato chips. So she said, download this app called The Pattern. Now, I heard about this, but I was like, it could have been The Pattern of Cornfields for all I knew. But it was called The Pattern. So she said, okay, download this app, The Pattern. So I downloaded the app. She told me to add her as a friend. I ended up adding her as a friend, and then she looked at our friendship, then looked at the relationship compatibility, and it was like we won the lottery or something. It just showed like it's powerful. That's what it meant. Powerful.
Hold on 1 second. I just noticed your hands are ashy. Do you want to start over?
Damn, they are ashy. Good Lord.
So friends don't let friends do a whole night of video with ashy hands.
Good Lord. That's all that washing with that air.
No worries. Put it straight in them crevices between your fingers.
Yeah, I know how these 4K HD cameras can pick up on it.
I'm gonna need it too.
Oh yeah. I was living in Elgin at the time, so I decided that in that moment I was not happy. So I wanted to search deeply inside of myself and find answers. So I decided to call Chanel because Chanel and I had spoke earlier that year about self-development and healing and inner child, and I decided to call her and ask her some personal questions about myself.
When I answered the phone, he said, I haven't been happy for a while, and I called you because I knew that you were going to give me your honest opinion and that you would, definitely tell me some things about myself that I've been analyzing. So I was like, yeah, sure, what is it? I wanted to know, and I had never heard of SWOT before, but he explained.
SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats.
And so immediately I was like, oh, your strengths are how, you love to sing. You've been singing since before I even saw your face. Like, that's all that I remembered. It reminded me of how great of a person he is. Because
of the great conversations we were having, late nights, FaceTiming, getting into real vulnerable conversations, I decided to make a trip to Kansas City and got on a train, an Amtrak, and it wasn't too bad. I left in the afternoon and got there around 10 o'clock. She picked me up, and then I was just in Kansas City. I'll see her. Let's see what happens. I was nervous coming out a little bit, but it was great to see her, smiling face as always, and it was the beginning of the best thing ever.
And I said, G-Day, I'm sorry, I was sleeping on you. And I was like, I gotta see this for myself, like what's going on? And he revealed to me that, he was missing that happiness factor, and it had been a long time since he was dating or even involved in a relationship with love, and he was, just working like a workaholic and not really seeing the results that he was looking for. So in my mind, I made a mental promise that, I was going to be the one to show G-Day some love because I just felt like he wasn't getting it.
I'm happy that, I've began this journey and can't wait to see what we do. Because we're making some hot music, and we're putting together some great content, and it's a blessing. You got some good footage there.
Great work. I am so grateful for my supportive friends and my loving family. I give every event in my life a positive meaning. I am grateful for the gift I receive from each experience. I acknowledge and appreciate all the things that I do have. I love my life. I am grateful to be me. I am unique in this world.
stretch.
You can use this half of the. See, this is the one. You can use that, and I'll stay on this side.
That, and then I think I'm gonna do a stretching class through.
And I'm gonna do some art. I got my markers.
Nice.
And a bunch of papers. It looks like I started on one last time and didn't finish coloring it, so I can even do that. That one was something in the making.
Let's do the lower back stretch. I had to download the stretch app. All right, so.
You got enough space?
Yeah, I got it. Hips to the floor. Oh, it felt okay. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do some push-ups. I like that.
I gotta do that for all these, at least these 4, right?
Got the stars out.
Not too much gear. There's actually a lot of people out here too. I'm not gonna film them, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different picnic areas set up today at this park. So more and more people thinking like we're thinking and just flowing and stopping at the park throughout the day, during the day. Love it. Yes, those are my panties around his neck. And yes, we are diligently working at our stations, making our one thing happen for the day. And yes, this is normal. Yes, it has been raining today, so we're not doing art and exercise at the park. But now you know what a day or an afternoon in the life looks like in our house.
Yeah, so this is my motivational piece right here. It's called A Man with a Good Woman on his side, behind, pushing him forward. Things happen.
That's
so
right.
This is my artistic representation of that. Why I go in and study as well, because I'm knocking it out. Almost everything is correct, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not missing anything right now, so I'm focused.
Nice.
And the weather stinks outside, but it's been fun inside, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm definitely chilling, you know what I mean? Chilling mode. So I love my woman, I love my life. Everything's good. I was looking at my kid pictures. It brought back memories.
Yeah.
So
what does your inner kid want to say right now?
my inner kid wants to say, I'm proud of G-Day. G-Day is dope. And I can't wait to have more fun.
Nice.
The first time I saw you, it was different. You look so fly, like an angel spreading wings. No doubt in my mind, our connection's divine. You're a ray of sunshine. It's a blessing you're mine. words, nothing more to say. No, no, no. When you're with me, love is paradise and ecstasy. Yeah. Your love set me free. You're my angel. You're the one. Waiting my whole life for your love. You're my angel. You're the one. Waiting my whole life for your love. For your love.
Every time we got on the phone, we could sit and talk for hours. You said I would never be alone. Together we got powers.
Heavenly zone, I'm living in an ebony tone. Gravity gone by the way you're turning me on. Glorious, ain't nothing holding us. Love deep like we got a black hole in us. Through any weather, let the rain pour on us. Take me up, leave the world lower than us. Your eyes intoxicating me like I'm drinking Hennessy. I see your third eye winking. Let me inside, let me know what you're thinking. Can't you hear my body poetically speaking?
Your smile got me lost like a night forest. Take a taste, sweet caramel, hit or nourish. Neptune so blue, where the love flourish. Song in my heart, sorta like this chorus.
Angel, you're the one. Waiting my whole life for your love. You're my angel. You're the one. Waiting my whole life for your love. You're my angel. You're the one. You're the one. Waiting my whole life for your